You're nothing but lies. Smack runner with weak alibis. Smack runner, your game is through. Smack runner, I'm talking to.
Hello again, I'm Bob Powell and you're watching The Truth is Viral on AboveTopSecret.com. So, what do you say we get this party started? Well, American-born Islamic cleric Anwar al-Awlaki is dead. Right now, I'd like to turn my attention to Herman Cain and the remarks that he made at the Republican debate in Greenville, South Carolina. The fact that Anwar al-Awlaki is an American citizen.
Yes.
And that he's never been charged, much less convicted of a crime.
He should be.
But, well, whether he should be or not is beside the point. He has not been charged and he has not been convicted in a court of law. He's an American citizen.
I agree. He should be charged, and since he's an American citizen, he should then be tried in our court.
Wanting to strike while the iron was hot, I got in touch with j.d. Gordon. Mr. Gordon is Herman Cain's press secretary and foreign affairs advisor. Commander Gordon lied to me. He promised me an interview not once, but 3 times. And now he's avoiding my phone calls altogether. Mr. Cain has a problem with keeping the facts straight himself. As a matter of fact, he's been caught lying several times during this campaign. When the news of al-Awlaki's assassination came out, he told a Tea Party conference in Illinois that he supported the president's decision to have the man assassinated, which is in direct opposition to what he told me in May. Do you think it's legal to issue a shoot-to-kill order?
What do you mean?
In his case?
In his case, no, because he's an American citizen. If he's an American citizen, which is the big difference, then he should be charged and he should be arrested and brought to justice.
And then, after al-Awlaki had finally been killed, Cain flip-flopped when Guy Benson over at townhall.com reminded him of his comments to me. I know this because Mr. Benson told me himself, but unfortunately those comments were not recorded on tape. However, Cain did flip-flop on the record in an interview with the Weekly Standard when he said, "I never said that President Obama should not have ordered the killing. I don't recall saying that. I think you've got some misinformation. Keep in mind that there are a lot of people out there trying to make me sound as if I'm indecisive." Make you sound as if you're indecisive? Mr. Cain, you're doing a pretty good job of that yourself. Apparently, Herman Cain has a problem with telling reporters what he thinks they want to hear at that particular moment, and then flip-flopping later when he's called on those remarks. In fact, it seems to be a repeating pattern on the Cain campaign. Earlier this year, Cain told another reporter that he would not even consider having a Muslim in his cabinet or as a judicial appointee in his administration should he be elected.
Would you be comfortable appointing a Muslim either in your cabinet or as a federal judge?
No, I will not.
In a later interview with CBS News, Cain tried to explain what he really meant.
Let's start with what I really said.
Okay.
With all due respect.
Sure.
The question was asked, would you be comfortable, and we have the transcript, would you be comfortable with the Muslim in your cabinet? And I said, no, I wouldn't be comfortable. I didn't say that I would not have one in there if they put the Constitution of the United States first.
So
now,
you would be open to a Muslim so long as you were comfortable that they did not support Sharia law?
yes.
I don't know about you, but I'm not convinced one bit. Last week, as reported by the New York Times, Cain stood before 2 rallies in Tennessee and told spectators that if elected, he would put up an electrical fence, along with real troops armed with real ammunition on our southern borders to keep out illegal aliens.
We'll have a real fence, 20 feet high, with barbed wire, electrified, with a sign on the other side that says, "It can kill you,"
in Spanish and in English. And then when he started getting flack for that, Cain flipped again when he told NBC's Meet the Press host David Gregory,
That's a joke, David.
It's a joke. So
That's a joke. That's a joke.
That's not a serious plan.
That's not a serious plan. No, it's not.
You got a big laugh at that, but that's not what you do.
That's a joke.
but now that those words are coming back to haunt him, it's a joke? Oh, Okay, Jolly Joker. Well, Herman Cain was also once the director of the Kansas City Federal Reserve Bank. He's called those who have asked for an audit of the Fed ignorant. Let's watch this exchange between Texas Representative Ron Paul and Herman Cain from one of the recent debates.
Mr. Cain, in the past you've been rather critical of any of us who would want to audit the Fed. You said you've used pretty strong terms that we were ignorant and...
You have misquoted me. I did not call you or any of your people ignorant. I don't know where that came from.
I'll get it for you.
All right? Now, so you got to be careful of the stuff that you get off the internet, because that's just not something that I have said.
Some people say that we ought to audit the Federal Reserve. Here's what I do know. The Federal Reserve already has so many internal audits, it's ridiculous. I don't know why people think we're going to learn this great amount of information by auditing the Federal Reserve. I think a lot of people are calling for this audit of the Federal Reserve because they don't know enough about it.
It's simply not my top priority.
CNN moderator Anderson Cooper, in the recent debate on CNN, called out Mr. Cain on yet another flip-flop. It appears that just hours before the debate on Wolf Blitzer's show, Cain had proposed negotiating with al-Qaeda. Yet during the debate, he denied it.
But you're saying I mean, in your words, you said that I could see myself authorizing that kind of a transfer. Isn't that negotiating with, in this case, al-Qaeda?
I don't recall him saying that it was al-Qaeda related.
Yeah, he did.
So where exactly does Herman Cain stand? He seems to change his mind on a daily basis about the most important issues that a president might face during his term. Either that, or he's the most misunderstood and most misquoted candidate in the history of political campaigning. There is one man in the Republican field of candidates who has never wavered in all of his years on Capitol Hill. Since being elected as a representative for the state of Texas to the Congress in 1976, he's stuck by his guns, he's stuck by the Constitution, he's stuck by the American people. He's never flip-flopped, he's never lied, he's won every single online poll, and he's being ignored by the mainstream media in a campaign designed to make him irrelevant. And believe me, he's not. He's the only hope that this country has. And his name is Ron Paul.
Smack, runner, you're nothing but lies.